feel real, and how would you analyze your growth from the time you stepped on campus to now?
Just the growth as a young man and leadership-wise, a football player. Just looking at it all back, it went by so fast, and very grateful for the opportunity that I have. I talked to a couple of older guys, and we just like, man, it's all coming to an end. So we just gonna take full advantage of it this last season.
Everyone talked about how you guys play with like a chip on your shoulder. How much does that maybe come from Coach Banks, or is that something that comes from within the players? And is it still a chip on the shoulder this season?
I think just as defensive guys, we always got that chip on our shoulder in some sort, and not allowing teams to score. And we just got that greediness, that grindiness of wanting to be one of the best defenses in the country, and we're going to work towards that. And we got a lot of great guys in the business to help us along the way.
Bryson, why do you think that changed the last few years where this has turned into a defensive team?
Just the guys' attitude and how we approach it. And, no matter what goes on the offensive side, we got to have their back no matter what. So I think just inside the building on how it's a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? You got to have your brother back no matter what. So I think that would kind of build it up into that thing to where we just have to, you know what I'm saying, go all out on defense.
Bryson, why do you love the college game so much? I mean, you obviously had opportunities, but why do you love the college game in Tennessee so much?
I talked to a couple of guys who've been blessed to make it to the next level, and they just always talk about the brotherhood and how the team is just so close. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be able to get the experience there at the next level. So I'm just taking advantage of that opportunity, and also just to, get better with my game and work on some things.
What is that like? Your whole life you worked to get to the NFL. You've gotten good enough to have those opportunities. Is it hard to come back when you know you have that waiting for you?
No, it's not hard when you come to a place like Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Great community, great people. Coach Hype and his staff has done an amazing job of building the culture in their building. I just love to go to work and work with the guys that I go to work with every day. So it's kind of like, secondhand nature, you know what I'm saying? Like my second home, for real.
Bryson, what are some of the traits of some of the young guys that you see that kind of excite you, that when they develop and get better, they can really be impact players for you?
Man, just how they listen and how they just so locked in. And, we have a saying, it's no time to be young, and they really just embraced it and take that in. So just seeing the guys, how they work and how they go about their business says a lot, because I know when I was a freshman compared to, what I'm saying now is a huge difference on just how serious and in detail they are with their work and what they do.
Bryson, speaking of being young, I interviewed you after the freshman year of high school. It's been about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You had just won the MVP of the state championship game as a linebacker. Look back at that kid. What are you most proud of, where you come and what you've grown into? Just
the adversity that I've came through with my body and the position change. Some people, at first, I would say I was not embracing the D-line position at all. It's a whole different ball game, if you ask me. But, having a great coach and having great players to play with, like Big O and Omar and James and all the guys that, last year, even with this year, like Jackson, all my young guys, man, they just make it so easy for me and keep pouring into me, which just makes it, again, so easy. So it's just come natural, man. And I've been enjoying the process of the switch of the position change.
The camaraderie in the defensive line room stayed the same. You guys have a lot of new faces. Some of the guys that you came in with that been around for a while have moved on. What's the personality of that room and how it's been changed?
Honestly, I ain't got no choice but to be, stay the same, because you got guys like me and older guys like Dominic Baylor who just uphold their standard. And I feel like we, good football players or whatnot, but we're good human beings. So treat everybody with respect, love on them, you know what I'm saying? Correct them when they're wrong, and we all just love on each other to make it easier. It's not coming nowhere out of hate or nothing. I'm not coming at you. I'm just correcting my brother at the end of the day.
We have an exceptional group of attorneys that work here. We're all trying to be better attorneys, be better advocates for our clients, be better people.
It makes me proud to be part of the team when I see how much the attorneys care about their clients.
It's truly one vision. I feel like every single person who works here has that same vision, and that's to treat all of our clients like family.
We've developed such a tight-knit team. Everyone is unified in being selfless in their representation.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
What kind of pride and maybe motivation do you take from the college football playoff appearance?
I have other friends that play college football as well, and just to know that I got that opportunity, they didn't, even though it didn't go the way we wanted to, it was still a very, very good teaching moment for us. And for us to come back on this year and know what we want to do and what we expect. So it was a great experience for us, I believe.
How much the defensive line rotated last year, how do you think that kind of sets you guys up for success with losing 3 starters?
It just means that other guys have to step up to the plate and, man, fill those shoes will be even better, you know what I'm saying? So it's really no pressure on those young guys or transfers or whoever, whoever didn't play, but they know they have to step up, and I think they're ready for it. I see it in each and every day that they work.
Jackson's a guy, did not grow up around here, transfers in and really embraces what you guys are all about. What impressed you the most about how he adjusted to Tennessee?
Nothing really impressed me, man. Jackson's just a great human being and person. I feel like that's what it comes down to the most. Ain't nobody got no big pride or just no big buttholes or nothing. Like, he's a good guy, so we all just, click and, find stuff that we like. Like, when Jax first got here, we'd play NCAA, man, until whoever had the most wins and play Fortnite with each other. So it's just little stuff like that outside that to just bring up the brotherhood and make us close and cool with one another.
Have you played 26 yet?
Of course.
How are you compared to 25? Are you better at 26?
Yes.
Something to look forward to.
Yes, sir. It's something to look forward to. I feel like I'm way better.
Who's the best 26 player on
In the D-line, I'm going to say me. In the D-line, I'm going to say me.
Last year, you guys kind of described Tennessee's defense as just pure carnage. Do you guys have a mindset or a one-liner that you're going into the season with to describe the defense as a whole?
Right now, I wouldn't have one for you, but I know one thing, that they are going to be working and they're going to have relentless effort, and it's going to be 11 hands to the ball.
Seeing somebody like Arion Carter and how much he is just studying all the time, and the guys that are following behind him in the linebacker room, how important is it to have a guy like that come back that sets the tone when it comes to being a student of the game?
Man, it speaks volume. Like, when AC talks in the unit, whatever we're doing, everybody's listening, because he just earned their respect and has a lot of guys in the building respect. So, you know what I'm saying? It's great, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody that's going to come and give you a Ray Lewis motivation before the game. So we be looking forward to it, and we appreciate AC a lot.
What's the thing that you're most looking forward to about one final season wearing orange and white?
Man, just going out there and knowing that I get week by week to have fun with my brothers. Like, football is fun. It should always be fun, and that's what it has been for the past couple of years for me. So just, man, getting ready to strap everything up and going to have fun with my brothers and, and having it mean something, you know what I mean? Go out with a bang.
Thanks, man.
Gambusa's Barbershop, Knoxville's award-winning barbershop where traditions and trends blend. You can get classic cuts to razor-head shaves to contemporary styling, all at a great price. You'll leave feeling great and looking even better. Gambusa's Barbershop, where men belong. Lehman Jewelers offers more than 90 years of combined craftsman experience and is the leader in appraisals, estate, and custom jewelry. Kindness and integrity are our top values. Located in Turkey Creek and Maryville, Lehman Jewelers is your hometown jeweler of choice. Come experience the difference.